I want you to really hear me from the spirit realm. This conference will not be a conference so you can say, I heard Pastor Unique speak and he did some wonderful points on the altar. No, it's not going to be about the speaking of the speakers. It's going to be about an impartation to you. How many of you understand that God has strategically placed you in the earth at this specific time? Under his sovereign will, he placed you in the earth at this specific time. And it's not happenstance that over the last couple of years, one of the resounding themes of songs has been, there is an army that is rising up. I come to tell you, there is an army that is sitting among you now, that is being equipped and prepared for the war in the kingdom. And you're sitting next to one of those people in this very room tonight. Isn't that a blessing? That God has called you out because he wants to use you to do something in the earth that people have not seen before. I'm going to say this and then please come, because you know I can keep going on. People have heard me mention this before. One of my favorite scriptures, and it's dialogue that my wife and I have all the time, is Jesus says that the kingdom of heaven has suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. From the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom suffered violence, and the violent is taken by force. I understood this scripture better by studying Sir Isaac Newton and one of his laws of relativity that says for every action there is a reaction. The kingdom is suffering violence. The kingdom is being thrashed. The kingdom is under attack. Our children are under attack. Our schools are under attack. So because there is this action, there has to be an equal and opposite reaction. Who is that equal and opposite reaction? We are. The kingdom suffered violence, and the violent, who sees what's going on, who understands that I play a part in making sure this thing turns around, suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. We are not a pacified group of people. Although we are under the auspices of Christ, that does not mean that we are not violent. And it is the time and the season for us to become violent in the things of God and pursue it like never before. I'm taking back schools. I'm taking back my children. I'm taking back my family. Have you noticed that fathers are more involved now with their children more than they have ever been in 20 years? Because the violent is now taken by force. Let me stop there. But I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for the opportunity. I'm excited about the theme of the conference. Pastor Unique called me the other day, and it was ironic because I was going to call him. I woke up that morning, he was on my mind real heavily. That night before I was studying for the conference, and the Lord began to speak to me and tell me how this was a strategy of his in the earth, and how our lives will be changed forever from experiencing what he's going to do at this great conference.